You can sleep in my bed if you want. I'm done with it. So Ben had a bed, but he gave it up because he got spooked. He thought the room was too scary, so Daniel took his room. Ghost books everywhere. She was telling us, like, sometimes people come at the door at 1 a.m. and knock on the door. She's like, don't answer the door. And I'm like, okay. She's like, sometimes it's a police officer, but don't answer the door. I'm just like, what the fuck?
This is the prayer room.
What the fuck is this? Who wants to wake up to this in the morning? What the fuck? And then
you got a nice hawk back there.
there's a fucking gun. There's a fucking gun. I'm spending a minimal amount of time in this room, that's for sure. What up?
Yeah, we'll let your shit about ghosts, like right by your room.
What?
Like $3 about ghosts.
Where?
Ghosts Among Us, ghosts caught on
What
film.
the fuck? I don't want to hear that. I don't feel safe down here, dude. What the fuck? Yo, I'm sleeping on the couch upstairs, dude.
Ghosts can't get you, you're sleeping, dude. I have no idea how many eggs 12 people eat. So I just crack all as much. What's this? 3 times 6? 18 eggs? Should be good.
Can't believe we're leaving early today. Because someone scheduled scrims at 8 p.m. today. 2 hours of practice. I don't think that's gonna like make or break us, frankly. I mean, we're playing the same team on Monday, tomorrow. So I don't know. I don't see why we should play them like a best of 3 tonight into a best of 5 tomorrow. I just don't get it. Taking the group photo once they are done. Lollygagging. Where's the team photo? Huh? I think we should, I don't know, you tell me, Christy, maybe like in the backyard?
No, do the front lawn.
Then if you know that, you tell me where to do it. Front lawn is.
It's low key at the night show.
I don't understand it. Everyone's not doing it. Everyone has to do it. Come on.
Everyone has to do it.
What's stupid if we all don't do it?
Stabbing.
So ready to go back home, win a playoff match, and get into LCS. Beats? No.
How's your weekend? Sensational.
Usually when I take a short break from the game, like a day or two, I always come back with like more of like a fire to like do well and perform, because I'm rusty, I gotta catch up, I gotta play better. So I think a short break is pretty good, and you know, spending it somewhere like here in Malibu is like definitely not a bad way to spend your vacation time.
If we win tonight, we pretty much will make LCS as well, like 99%. And then we'll get another $2 million to invest into our infrastructure, which would be crazy. There's $2 million at stake. Isn't that crazy?
Let's start off with a look at where the teams stand in the script. In today's semifinal showdown, number 2 seed Ember faces off against number 3 team Dragonites, and the winner of that matchup will advance to face the winner of tomorrow's semifinal between Apex and Team Liquid Academy. Okay, I gotta win it today though, otherwise you are out of the postseason. Now, for a closer look at tonight's matchup though, of course that's Ember versus Team Dragonites. This is, I think, very interesting. Ember honestly looked like the team to beat in Challenger, second seed or not. They might just be the number 1 team. They've only lost 1 game in their last 8 weeks, but to be fair, that was a game to TDK.
In the last 8 games, yeah, in the last 4 weeks there.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I hear something crazy? He's got like 5 investors watching this game. One of them is Elon Musk. And if we win, he'll invest. If we lose, he probably won't. How crazy is that? I didn't tell the players it's so bad. I'm like, don't tell them, it's too stressful. I mean, it's never gonna be as easy as like you win a game, here's a check.
They will get back in? They will get back in?
So.
Let's go, we're trying to start the game.
Final 5th player is for 42 seed right now. So we are now, Ember is ready. I believe we're ready to start.
0, but this best of 5 means who is going into the LCS promotion tournament, who is entering the postseason prematurely. Here we go into game 1, TDK versus Ember.
You might be in trouble.
We see what's happening with the top. OQ. Yeah, OQ is in a bad spot. Wow, the anchor hits him! Went in for the lane, but there are people ready to fight him off. First blood, Ember. Whoa. Turrets every single time, getting stunned up. Fair bit of damage there. Anchor down, just barely gets trans. And are you ready for him going down already? Alex holding up in the front line. Self-ulti buys quite a bit of time. Nautilus ulti into the back line, knocks up OQ, but not before he kills off the prop. Alex traded back as well. Santorin staying alive, pops the rest, but now into OQ they go. And Log gets the kill. Santorin heals up, kites away from Flares. Last two alive for TDK are Kez and the top laner Flares. 4v2 meets Baron. Kez is squishy and low on health, repels up and will be next on the frying pan. Jump in for Santorin, will not quite kill him, has to flash away. Into the back line goes Alex, and he gets popped, doing basically nothing. Zonia's and ulti were still up for him, and he did not hit those buttons. OQ goes down as well. That's already 3 kills picked up. The last 2 should be just simply easy now for Ember. This will be game 1. It's a best of 5. They're still gonna do it at least 2 more times here, but Ember are starting off well on the road to the LCS promotion tournament.
We win.
Ember coming up big there.
You gotta feel pretty good for Ember right here, starting out the series quite strongly.
They all just went to the bathroom. Okay. Holy shit, I was so scared, dude.
Right now we talk about Ember here. They won the first game. It was definitely a close match, so this series I should say, could definitely go either way. But a player to talk about on Ember was their top laner Solo. He got the Nautilus. I know you were a huge fan of not giving that away to the red team, but he actually did very well for himself. 1-0-12, there are only 14 kills in the game for his team, 0 deaths, nearly 100% KP. Really solid game by him.
Yeah, I definitely think Nautilus is pretty much first pick worthy, or you have to ban it red side. I think that basically Ember got away with murder there.
And look, this champ 6 going the exact same way here. There's the Poppy first pick on the blue side there for TDK. Ember, no surprise here. They get that Nautilus, of course, in the top lane here for, we assume, Solo. Ember, of course, won a very close game 1 here. TDK have grabbed a Trundle support to break through that Nautilus from Solo, which could totally work for these guys. We'll see what happens here in game 2. Best of 5. Winner goes to the promotion tournament. Flares is very far up. Kez has no mana, and in comes Santorin to make this thing a fight. Flares losing a lot of HP right now. Will flash the wall. Both chests. Yeah, easy kill right there. First blood, nicely done.
Kez going in.
Ooh, big knockout on Santorin. Does have the ulti. When will he pop it? He's going to pop it just in time to stay alive, but of course the re-engage could happen. A knockback by Poppy. A lot of help coming through. Zillion ulti on him as well, but Santorin never even goes down. It's just a simple 1 for 0 as Flares gets taken out. An anchor onto OQ. Ezreal is going to be knocked up as well by Braum, and oh no, Alex Sitch. Betrayed by OQ. 2 kills for Ember. What a start.
Santorin, whoa.
And whoa, yeah, Santorin, goodbye. Whoa, had no vision, collapsed upon, and suddenly back to the 3-3 game. TDK 2, actually 3 picks. Yeah.
I hate watching these games. Yeah. I hate watching League of Legends. No matters.
Pops the shield, go in, the smite comes through, picked up by Santorin, knocked out, no! Ram's rest, but is Pop, he'll stay alive for now. The tackle in from Flares, looking for the back line, nearly picks off Lod, barely stays alive, but that's 2 kills for TDK. That's gonna be a 3rd before too long as Golden Glue gets killed right after the OP times out a double kill for support Trundle. What a team fight by TDK.
I actually might leave.
Comes in, double bomb on a trance, stuns him up and buys a lot of time. Flares just now rejoins the team. They run away from the pillar, but the knockout comes through. And oh, Lod is gone. Solo's going to be next. And Ember have to run for dear life. A knockup on a Golden Glue. He will surely fall. This will be a 3 for 0 at the TDK, punishing the Dragon attempt, and they've got map control. End result, DP. More damage. Here comes the engage by Kez. The teleports are in, and who's going to get knocked down first? Solo stuck in the front lines, whittled down by the Trundle, everything else. OQ forced to arcade shift away, dodges the bomb. Stunt is running. Solo had to flash it away, rooted up. They're going to need to revive him pretty soon. Ult in by Santorin. The knockback comes through. Solo is going to be revived, but it times out too soon, and he goes down. Here's the re-engage. Ember forced to run. It's a double kill for OQ. Flares is in. They've got a 3rd. They're going to kill everyone. Santorin tries, but no, it's a quadra kill. That's going to be game 2 going to TDK.
And TDK even up the series here 1-1. They change a little bit in the pick ban phase. They didn't pivot for the Nautilus. Instead, they're able to focus him down in that fight, and they're able to take this game.
Stunt will drop down, and it's an delayed pentakill. I'm going to give it to him. All 5 kills to OQ. Unofficial penta to close the game out and to take game 2 of the series. 1-1 in the best of 5.
OQ looks fantastic.
Has lost the champion before. Santorin's got a good Nidalee. We know Lod can play Kalista. We know Golden Glue can play this Lulu. Either way, the pick and ban go roughly the same way as they did every other time. There's the first pick, Poppy, read by Flares. And then they grab Nautilus, which is Nautilus support, I assume.
You can't know.
Yeah, you can't know.
You can't know. It could be support.
Poppy, Nautilus.
It could be top.
Yeah.
Because you could swap those 2.
I think Nautilus mid.
Who picked Nautilus?
They did.
It's going to keep him safe.
Sorry, I'm going back because you said Nautilus mid. and my brain was like, they'll just swap it. It was Nautilus
No,
mid.
it's Nautilus mid by everybody, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be, at the very least, really interesting. Game 3, let everyone know this is a match to watch here. LCS promo tournament on the line. 1-1 TDK versus Ember. Here we go. Golden Glue, here comes the big dive. They can send in the Lissandra too if they need it. Already the auto's on a stun, taking a lot of damage. Huge knockup, and this could be terrible for Ember. They will get the first kill though. Trance is down, and here comes the Nautilus. He is level 6. Golden Glue's in a real bad spot. Stun on the wall, hits the bind. And here comes the knockup on a lot, into the anchor, into the exhaust, the damage, the kills, and the damage comes through, and that's going to be OQ. Picking him up, OQ, the second kill of the game for his team. Feels good about that one. And now looking for a little bit of a fight here. Flares running away from Solo and Santorin, but here comes Kez.
Oh.
He's got the flash combo. Again, the knockup comes through to buy some time, but Solo is going to drop for this one. Flares gets the Q, gets the kill. 4-1 here, and Ember cannot find any progress. Santorin getting locked up now, and you can see him withstand a lot of punishment. Re-engage comes through, a whole bunch of AoE. A Solo buys some time. Alex is stuck in the mix as well, and stun will go down. OQ gets the shield and is still up. He is not dying, which means they cannot win this fight. Ember just getting slaughtered now. More attacks coming through. A double kill for OQ's Vayne. That's a 3-for-0. The tanks did not go down. There's the engage on towards stun. Explosive cast knocks in Santorin. So far, Braum is still alive, hooked in. There goes the kill. Alex gets the first one. OQ is alive, but now out of mana. But Golden Glue is going to be next up on the chopping block. 2-for-0. Make that 3 as Solo drops as well. Another clean team fight. The tanks do not go down quickly at all. 3 inhibitors taken down. 30 minutes in. TDK just completely in control here. Ember can do nothing.
They are literally zerging down the base, and here goes Ember.
All right, a big engage comes through. The Braum helping out what he can. There's a couple of more knockups coming back and forth, but still the turrets are falling, and just the front line is dropping. Ember losing support. The knockup in towards Santorin. There could be more kills coming through. It's all going to OQ. A double kill for him. The Zonia's by Golden Glue inside the fountain. Not the time to use it. Nexus turret number 2 goes down. That's all 11 picked up this game. This is a great game by TDK, and now they are 1 win away from being back into the LCS promotion tournament, this time from the Challenger Series. Hope to make it in.
That game, it's coming down to draft almost every time right now. The fact that they were able to secure themselves on TDK's side, Poppy, what they've been first picking every time, and then Gragas and Nautilus, like what is going on?
Yeah.
We were talking before, it's like, oh yeah, they should probably first pick the Nautilus, and then they should probably pick the Gragas away on the other side. And then they got all 3,
Yeah.
and they were like, oh, these champions are so powerful that we will play them in a lane that they usually aren't played in just to have them on our damn team.
Yep.
And that's what they did, and they just protected OQ. And it worked out.
Beautiful.
Because right now, Ember have their backs against the wall.
True.
They've invested so much into this team. Of course, they know that Contracts is not available to actually play inside in the promo and the LCS if they made it. So they're investing in Santorin right now. And right now, it's not even that's a problem. It's it's a little bit of their drafts. I think that Golden Glue, I think his talent is being squandered in this matchup. Alex H is a gigantic threat. Counterpick him, try to shut him down.
They really want to make this drama series full of drama. Like I wanted to make this full of drama, but it's actually just being played out in reality. So I mean, I hope we win, but if we don't, we're making a list of like cuts tonight. Literally, there'll be some cuts tonight. That sucks, but that's just what it is.
They were picking first round every single game until now by Ember, and they take away the Gragas. Finally, as well, final pick for Ember is Orianna here for Golden Glue, so I like this a lot. It's finally a good damage threat. Also, by the way, when your team is 4 melee, Shockwave tends to hit you really hard, so this actually, I think, is the making of some pretty good things for Ember. Golden Glue finally on a real damage dealer and some real teamfight utility. This is an improved champ select, I think, by a lot. The Trundle, I believe, helps that quite a bit as well. But TDK, look, they had played this game so beautifully last time with roughly this exact same composition. A few changes by Ember, but by and large, TDK had done so well with this before that one. Here we go into Game 4. Ember's backs against the wall. They have to do it here or their postseason is over.
I missed that. How did Alex get that blue?
I didn't see it. Looks like, well, because the dual lanes are the way they are. Flares roaming around as well. This is not a good thing for Golden Glue. Puts the Shockwave down, shields himself, but he's going to go down. First blood, 2 tanks taking down an Orianna. Solo, I don't think he's going to like fighting Flares anymore. Although Flares actually now out of mana, means it could be a bit better. Pops the ulti and in comes the team, but teleport is popped. That could be Alex is showing up there. Flashes, almost gets the stun. That was close. Alex rejoins the fight. Kez to be here as well. Stuns Santorin. Anchor toss in. Look at the damage, and whoa!
So low.
He's getting lower and lower. Look at the stun. He ults it, gets knocked into the air, and there's the re-engage. Flares takes him down with help from Kez. Another kill picked up. The game flowing farther and farther in TDK's favor. 3-0 and kills 3,000 gold now. Solo in the front lines. He's got the ball, and he's going to get hit up. Anchored in. Where's the shotgun? That's going to be important. The knockback, and he just goes down. Couldn't even ult. Shotgun hits 2 tanks, but no one cares. Gordaglu's nearly dead. Lots trying to run. Kez is back in the mix there, and the missing shot misses. Couple of slows come through. Distortion to buy some time. Stunts maybe gonna go down, and he will. OQ on a killing spree. 6-0 in kills. Ember can't find any legs to stand on.
Ember just look lost. They look all over the place. I feel like they don't know how to deal with these picks. They're banning the same thing every game. The fact that they're on the same side every single game seems to be just working against them.
And Flares got in behind Stunt though, and they want to knock down the support. He doesn't have a lot of durability. Pops the Laga shield, losing health rapidly, and that's going to be the first kill picked up by Flares with the ultimate. Into the back line they go. Gordaglu locked up and taken down. A double kill for the Poppy. This could be the fight that wins the game. OQ on a rampage now, finding more and more people to kill. Flares back in the front line. OQ just diving in for Santorin, saying, I want into the LCS. He's pushed in. Silverbolts will do it. That'll take him down. 4 kills picked up, 10-1 the scoreboard. And though they lost game 1, TDK have won 3 straight. They have won the Challenger semifinal. They're making it into the promo tournament. They're making it into the Challenger finals. The Ember postseason is done. They are finished until summer. TDK's life is still alive. They can still get farther. Congratulations on a huge win for TDK. I can't see them losing it here.
TDK closing out the game 12-1. Their drafts rather good, and blue side every single game. And hey, it was the right side.
It was the right side. First pick Bobby 4 times in a row. Flares continue to get
That sucked.
That's rough, man.
Oh, it's so bad just because it's fucking. Honestly,
We just
just because
lost.
of Brendan.
We just lost $500,000.
More than that.
He lost $2 million tonight.
It's like it's not just the money. It's like the potential opportunity of working with these other guys. How do you choke on analysis? Bro, he is laughing his ass off.
Like, I don't think we fucked up. Like, on paper, we should have won today. But we just didn't fucking work out.
This is the worst feeling in my life. I thought I've experienced this is pretty bad.
It's like losing a game and losing money at the same time.
And players, and people's futures, and people's careers.
This is the end of the series. Ember has flamed out.
Happy birthday, by the way. It's fucking.
Yeah, it's my birthday tonight in about 2 hours.
What a birthday.
That's the fucking season.
Alright, well, time to go home.
What are we gonna say tomorrow?
Same thing we've always said. We're proud of them. They have become better people. They just didn't really, they weren't clutch when the time needed it, but that's all we freaking asked for, and they delivered that. So.
From the moment I woke up this morning, it was kind of roller coastery. None of us really knew what would happen because, after you lose, that probably means that there's maybe something wrong with the team. So I kind of assumed maybe they'd do like roster changes.
And last night we had a meeting about a bunch of options we'd have, like options of either like merging with another team or like taking a pay cut.
So that all sounded like, okay, we got a couple options. We can work with something, we'll figure something out, right? And there's still time to like make a decision.
And then basically, we woke up this morning We woke up and in the group chat it's just like, everyone's fired. We're just like, oh, that's interesting.
Whether or not it was planned or not, everyone is now like a free agent, basically, right? Everyone gets released except for Juan.
All of us except for Contracts himself is a free agent.
The investors think Juan is the most like valuable in a monetary perspective, so they're probably just going to sell him to another team for some money.
I think it was basically our investors just realized that like having a pro team is, for the most part, very hard to like sustain. So the investors pulled out. They basically just didn't think it was a good idea financially anymore.
The thing with esports is just like, you never really know what the hell is gonna happen next. I find that like, one moment you're at the top of the world, next moment you're at the bottom. Like you never know what's gonna happen next. It's not worth it to like think about the past really, you just gotta move forward.
The perception is just like, oh, you get to play video games all day. That must be so cool and fun. There's a lot of not cool and not fun moments.
Yes, like at the end of the season, it's like favorite moment, and you want it to be like, oh, when we won, right? But now it's like, oh yeah, well, you know, it's hard to have a favorite moment when, like, the one that's most thought about is like the worst, right?
When stuff like that happens, then it's just like, how much worse could it get? And then you get fired. And then it's like, how much worse you could get? And then there's like, it doesn't get much worse, at least like on a job level. It's kind of nice hitting rock bottom because you can only go up.
That's just how esports is, you know? It's always just got its ups and downs, a lot of downs, a few ups. But that's what counts, so.
But I mean, it was definitely a good experience, even though it kind of ended sour, right? I have a couple like potential offers, but I don't know, just kind of like wait and see.
But for now, I'll probably just, I still want to keep playing, so I will, I don't know, there's so many like different like teams. I'll probably just join another team right now. If that team doesn't work out, then I'll probably just end up going to college.
So I'm not too worried that I'll find like a good team or find like a good org. It's just like figuring out what's best for me.
Even though like the better humans, better athletes stuff kind of gets turned into like a meme by the community or whatever, like it's actually like legit.
I definitely think the direction that Ember was going was pretty good. Because I think this is a kind of like team mentality that you just builds like consistency. But I feel like that takes time and you can't just like rush into that. Like we had like 2 months, so.
You know, I think like getting exercise and stuff is actually pretty important to like being healthy, right? And being healthy makes you play better. So I think at the end of the day, it was like a good concept and I think more teams should look in that direction moving forward. This was probably just the best team environment I've been on in my career. So I think the whole thing for me was just like a highlight and a good learning experience. And I'm just gonna like apply it to everything I do moving forward, so.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you.